In this video, I'm going to talk about some SML characters that are similar to characters from other shows, so much that they might be inspired by them. Let's begin! Joseph from Super Mario Logan or SML and Kenny from South Park share some similarities, but they also have their own distinct characteristics. Here are a few reasons why they might be seen as similar. Frequent deaths. Both Joseph and Kenny are known for frequently dying in their respective shows. In South Park, Kenny famously dies in almost every episode, but always comes back in the next one, often in a humorous or absurd way. In SML, Joseph also experiences various comical and exaggerated deaths in some episodes, only to return alive in the next one. Dark humor. Both South Park and SML employ dark humor and satire. They often explore controversial or taboo topics in a comedic manner, which can include violence, profanity, and other mature themes. This shared dark humor contributes to their similarities. Young characters. Joseph and Kenny are both portrayed as young characters. Joseph is one of the child characters in SML, while Kenny is one of the kids in South Park. Their youth and innocence are often contrasted with the absurd and adult-oriented situations they find themselves in. Judy from SML and Cartman from South Park share some similarities, primarily because both characters are mothers in their respective shows. Here are a few reasons why they might be seen as similar. Overprotective mothers. Judy and Leanne Cartman are both depicted as overly protective mothers who care deeply for their children. They often go to great lengths to ensure their children's well-being, sometimes to a fault. Naivete. Both characters exhibit a certain level of naivete and gullibility. They may be easily influenced or manipulated by others, sometimes to the detriment of their children or themselves. Comedic elements. Both Judy and Leanne Cartman are used for comedic purposes in their respective shows. They are often placed in absurd or humorous situations that highlight their quirks and foibles as mothers. Exaggerated traits. Both Judy and Leanne Cartman's characters are characterized by having overly sexualized behavior and promiscuity. Brooke and Guy from Super Mario Logan or SML and Larry from The Amazing World of Gumball share some similarities as they both serve as recurring background characters with certain comedic traits. Here are a few reasons why they might be seen as similar. Comedic utility. Both Brooke and Guy and Larry are utilized primarily for comedic purposes in their respective shows. They often find themselves in absurd or humorous situations, and their reactions and actions contribute to the comedic elements of their respective series. Supporting roles. Both characters play supporting roles in their respective shows. They are not the central focus, but frequently appear to interact with the main characters or advance the plot in a humorous way. Varied occupations. Brooke and Guy and Larry have a wide range of jobs and occupations, which can lead to humorous situations. Brooke and Guy, for example, has been portrayed as a cop, a doctor, a chef, and more in SML videos. Larry, on the other hand, works at various jobs throughout the episodes of The Amazing World of Gumball, showcasing his versatility and adaptability. Voice acting. Both characters have distinctive voices that add to their comedic appeal. Brooke and Guy's accent and delivery in SML videos contribute to his humorous persona, while Larry's voice acting in The Amazing World of Gumball is also known for its comedic inflections and expressions. Repeated appearances. Both characters make frequent appearances throughout their respective series, which allows for the development of running gags and recurring jokes associated with these characters. Ned Flanders from The Simpsons and Hucker from SML are fictional characters that share some personality traits. The biggest similarity is that they are portrayed as annoying neighbors, but beyond that, both are represented as extremely polite and well-mannered. Ned Flanders is perhaps best known for his extreme politeness, as well as for being optimistic and cheerful, at least on the outside, also for pretending to be neat and tidy, and for being fatherly and caring, but having extremely conservative values that can also restrict their respective sons. In this manner, Hucker is also extremely similar to Ned Flanders. Luke King from South Park and Jackie Chu from Super Mario Logan share some similarities, primarily because both characters are portrayed as Asian stereotypes and serve as comedic figures in their respective shows. Here Here are a few reasons why they might be seen as similar. Ethnic stereotypes. Both Luke Kim and Jackie Chu are portrayed as exaggerated stereotypes of Asian people. They speak with heavy accents and exhibit certain cultural mannerisms and behaviors that are played for comedic effect. These stereotypes include mispronunciations of English words and cultural references related to their Asian backgrounds. Catchphrases. Both characters have catchphrases that are associated with their stereotypical portrayals. For example, Luke Kim is known for saying shitty work instead of city work, which is a play on the stereotype of Asian people struggling with English pronunciation. Jackie Chu often says, "Every time you say a bad word, I'm gonna hit you with my ruler," as a humorous reference to strict teachers. Exaggerated accents. Both Luke Kim and Jackie Chu have exaggerated Asian accents in their speech, which is a recurring source of humor in their respective shows. Comedic roles. Luke Kim and Jackie Chu are primarily used for comedic purposes in South Park and Superman Logan respectively. They often find themselves in absurd or humorous situations, and their cultural stereotypes play a significant role in their humor. Mr. Goodman is similar to many characters from other shows. For example, Mr. Goodman's obsession with money is somewhat similar to Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants' obsession with money. He's also similar to Gilbert Huff from the 2004 animated film The Incredibles, because both characters are CEOs involved with fraud. His voice and his former catchphrase "MKai" can be similar to Mr. Mikey from South Park, as both say it at the end of their sentences. This is further fueled by his "drugs are bad MKai" speech, another trope used by Mr. Mikey, and their voices sound somewhat similar to each other. Finally, Mr. Goodman has developed an attitude similar to Biff Tannen from specifically Back to the Future Part 2. Both are irritable, tyrannical, and have bad relationships with their family members. They have even experienced wealth and have used women as objects. Cody from SML and Kyle from South Park are two characters from different shows, but they do share some similarities. Jewish background. Both Cody and Kyle are portrayed as Jewish characters in their respective shows. Kyle from South Park is one of the main characters and is known for his Jewish heritage, while Cody Nutkiss from SML has also been identified as Jewish in certain episodes. Intelligence. Both characters are depicted as intelligent and academically inclined. Kyle is often portrayed as one of the most rational and thoughtful characters in South Park, while Cody is known for being a bookish and knowledgeable child in SML. Morality and conscience. Kyle and Cody are both depicted as having strong moral values and consciences. They often question the ethics of certain actions or decisions made by other characters and are known for standing up for what they believe is right. And those were some characters from other shows that are extremely similar to SML characters. Tell me what you thought about this video in the comment section down below. Also, please subscribe if you want to watch more funny videos like this one. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!